Okay, welcome to Prefix-Smart, and the purpose of this particular lesson is to show you how to create words from prefixes. So these are prefixes, remember? IN means not, IL means not, IR means not, IM means not, and I'll stick a UN in here, and that also means not. And then I have dis, which means not. So these are my negative prefixes. Now I'm going to use these and match them with these colors to make words, okay? And then here's the key. I'm going to try to use each word in a sentence. Very simple. So here's my group of cards. These are my word cards, my base cards. See, this is a blank, a wild card, which means I could put any red word on that. We'll worry about that later on. Now I have a word like logical, okay? See the word logical? So what I'm going to do now is take IL, and I'm going to put my prefixes to the side for a second. Okay? So if you got your prefixes on the table, you've got your word cards on the table, and let's match the piles now. IL plus logical means illogical. Okay? So that's my word. So I'm going to write my word down. The first word I'm going to write down is logical. And logical means to make sense. You see it right here? Make sense. So I think about that. Logical means make sense. And probably the first thing you want to do is to try to use the word logical in a sentence. So I can say, Captain Spock of the Enterprise, or Mr. Spock, was a very logical person. So he never did anything that didn't make complete sense. Notice that in my sentence, I used the word logical, but I also indicated in the sentence what it meant. Your sentence must have the meaning of the word, okay? Then, so I've written my word down, logical, and I've written a sentence with it. Now, in the next line, I'm going to write down the word. I'll put my prefix here, and the word will be illogical. Please note that this is going to be one word, a prefix. Prefixes are word parts that come before words and change their meaning. So I'm going to have IL, and then I'm going to have logical, illogical. And I'll write that word. So my new word is illogical. And what does ill mean again? Not logical. So something that doesn't make sense. So now my sentence might be, it will be illogical to say that you're not going to study and still expect a good grade on the exam. Don't be illogical. Nothing you're saying makes sense. That's such an illogical conclusion. It doesn't make sense. Now I'll write my sentence down with my new word, illogical, okay? So that's what I have, illogical. Wonderful. So that's just one example. Now, I'll come with my next example here, IN. And IN means not also. Remember, this is the negative family, right? Everything means not here. And I'll make a new word. The word is, well, first of all, my first word is sufficient. Sufficient means enough. I have sufficient money in the bank. I have more than what I need. That's perfect. Sufficient. The food was sufficient for me. It was really enough. I didn't need any more. See? So now I have a sentence with the word sufficient. I think it's important, students, to make a sentence first with the base word so that you know what it means. Now, let's change that. Insufficient. Uh-oh, I no longer have enough food or money. I have insufficient funds in the bank. They told me that I couldn't cash my check. There were insufficient funds. Hey, this food is insufficient. Can I have some more, please? You see how I made the new word? Insufficient. And I'll put my words over here now, all the new words I'm making. And you're going to do 10 of these, okay? Guys, 10 of these, guys and ladies, girls. Let's try a new one. Trusted. They trusted each other. They really believed that everyone was telling the truth in their group. Oh, so that's a great sentence with trusted. Now I know what trusted means by itself. That's a base word, a vocabulary word all its own. And guess what I'm about to do? Yes, you guessed it, I'm about to change the meaning of this word. And I'll write down the one word. The new word is what? Say it with me. Distrusted. Yes, distrusted. Isn't that funny? So now I had a word that says trusted. I changed it by adding this prefix. It's distrusted. And now it's one word. So I'll write down on my sheet the word distrusted. D-I-S-T-R-U-S-T-E-D. It's one word. Distrusted. A prefix and the base word. They distrusted each other after they found out that everyone in the group was lying. No one believed one another. That's my new sentence. And I'll make my new word and I'll put it to the side now, okay? And my final word today is going to be, I'll use the orange, true. It means honest. It's true. that, well, let's see. Everything Bill said was true. Okay? He never lied. I said, well, I don't know about that. Last I found out that Bill, and I make my sentence with true, then I make my other sentence. No, actually, Bill, well, he said something that was untrue, something that was not honest. Bill said that he had passed the exam, but that was untrue. He had really failed. He was not being honest. And see, I make my sentence now. I put my words over here. And my final one is IR. And that doesn't really look like a red one, but trust me, it's red. You're just looking at it from upside down, I think. And my word is reversible. Reversible. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope that I can reverse. Ooh, that's a tough one, right? Reversible means able to be changed. The law can be reversed. The president hopes to reverse. The president recently reversed his decision on immigration, showing that laws are reversible. They're able to be changed. My new word is irreversible. IRREVERSIBLE. Laws are irreversible. I'm the king, and what I say is irreversible. It's not able to be changed. It can't be changed. You see how I made a new word with IR? And finally, I have I am. And I don't know if I have any greenies here with me, green cards, but if I did, oh, let's see. Look at my pile. Help me out here, guys. Do I have any greens? I'm looking for a green. Looking for a green. My assistant is helping me here to find a magic green. Oh, yes, we did. Penetrable is my word. Penetrable means open, something that can get through it. Let's make a sentence with that. His skin was penetrable. Chemicals could go through his pores. Human beings' skins are penetrable because we have pores. Toxins, that's funny, right? Toxins can go through our pores. They can penetrate into our body. Penetrable. Great word to learn by itself. Oh, let's change that though. Impenetrable. Superman's armor, his cloak, his uniform, whatever you call it, his costume is impenetrable. Even bullets can't go through that. So you see now I've made a new word, and I'm going to put my word to the side, and now I'm going to have 10 vocabulary words because I'm using prefixes to make words. I start off with my base word, I add a prefix new word. My base word, true, untrue, sufficient, insufficient, reversible, irreversible, logical, illogical. And now you're becoming Prefix-Smart. Let's go. Take your 10 base words from the pile, grab your prefixes, and let's go and make some words together. Let's have some fun.